Okay, we're talking weather, everybody. 6:16 now on this Wednesday morning, halfway through the work week, and we're going to begin with a bit of sunshine. We've got high and mid-level clouds that are streaming across the sky here in patches, so that's going to lead to kind of a filtered and dimmed appearance to sunshine through this morning and afternoon. There's the look in Stanton, South Haven. Over along the lakeshore in Muskegon, there are a few more clouds in that vicinity, and no surprise, the further west that you go, there would be more clouds because the further west across Lake Michigan into Wisconsin and Illinois, there are some scattered showers and thunder showers. We'll see that on the radar momentarily. These are the projected highs this afternoon into the mid to upper 80s, and in fact, we are going with a high of 88 in GR by the time this day is up. We've got a warmer starting point as you do go outside. You'll know what I mean versus 24 hours ago. It does feel warmer, even a slight bit more humid, but definitely not oppressive in terms of the humidity levels. It won't be at any point today oppressive, but you'll notice it, I think, a little bit more so this afternoon. South winds around 5 to maybe 8 miles per hour. Dew points, there they are in the lower 60s. Once you get to about 60 degrees of the dew points, of course, the dew point, I measure the amount of water vapor in the atmosphere, right around 60, the threshold where you can notice some humidity. 65, a bit more so. 70 is where you start to get into that oppressive range. We won't be there today. Take it to 88 in GR, partly sunny skies. Again, high mid-level clouds coming across in waves, tending to filter and dim that sunshine, though there could be a shower. Not, I don't think so much in Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Battle Creek this morning. Along the lakeshore, say north of Muskegon towards Oceana County, maybe stretching inland to Newaygo County between now and late morning. Can't rule out a light shower. Now, I think the majority of us are going to remain rain-free for the bulk of these daylight hours. A hot weekend ahead, folks, and there could be some thunderstorms, I think, overnight Saturday into Sunday morning. That'll be the best chance of widespread rains, I think, in the 7-day period would be overnight Saturday into early Sunday morning. But there will be some activity later on tonight. We'll touch more on that in a moment. Here's a look at the temperatures over the next several days. It is not going to be record-breaking heat, though the heat indices, as you've been hearing about, can get into the upper 90s there for a period Saturday, maybe Sunday. It looks like maybe we're not going to get quite as hot on Sunday because some of those thunderstorms during the early morning hours will tend to temper the extreme heat perhaps on the back half of the weekend. Still, though, 91 degrees is pretty warm, and it will be very humid. I mean, the humidity we've had recently is nothing compared to what it is going to feel like Saturday and into Sunday. And even by Friday, the humidity will be cranked up as well. Here's a look at the live radar. We don't have any rainfall within any portion of West Michigan. Some of these echoes across the lake, though, those are trying to make inroads, but having a tough time doing so because the low levels of the atmosphere are marginally drier here on this side of Lake Michigan. Having said all that, it is possible that some of these showers into southern Wisconsin could continue to fight their way across and eventually produce a shower, I think mainly across the northern areas like the model is showing there. The bulk of this day, though, it's certainly no threat of rainfall. If you're going outdoors, going out to lunch, you're going to see some filtered sunshine. You won't be dealing with any surprises in terms of thunderstorms. If there was going to be a thunderstorm surprise, maybe 4, 5, 6 o'clock, somebody could pop one as some of the upper level energy with this disturbance that'll be riding along a cold front. The disturbance coming out of Missouri this morning into Illinois. Perhaps a thunderstorm could flare earlier than the model is suggesting. So if there was going to be a surprise, maybe a thunderstorm 4, 5, 6 o'clock, though I think the best chance for that is going to be mid to late evening into the overnight. And having said all that, the main energy passing from extreme southern Michigan down into Indiana. So that's where the most widespread showers and thunder showers will be. Maybe a bit of a drier slot here into Grand Rapids. That's what has been showing on the models actually the last couple days. You see this swath here off the European model where there's not much rainfall, but you can't take the model exact for what it's worth. I think we've still got a shot for a thunder shower later tonight locally. Drier, though, for the bulk of Thursday and Friday, and it heats up over the weekend. Temps into the 90s.
Well, Anthony just talked about it. Ready or not, the temps are on their way back up.